This morning I woke up and I checked my email in bed and I saw that a professor had sent a job opportunity. There were people that were, far away. They're in Illinois, and they need photos of a building site that they had just bought, along with some offices that are all on the property. And the buildings that they had just bought and on the property were abandoned, and they need someone to photograph these spaces and basically show them what they've bought. I guess. I guess that seems to be the point of it. And that's kind of right up my alley. And so I got out of bed, started my day, and was thinking, I'm going to apply to that. And I was thinking, what am I going to say when I apply to them? What do I need to tell them that I've done to show that I have knowledge in the field? And then I was thinking about, just what I'm going to do today to get that accomplished and when that needed to happen. And then I was thinking a little bit more long term, because this was a job opportunity. I was thinking more long term about job prospects and opportunities and different options that I have to pursue. And I was, just thinking about this more long term, and then I was reminded of the movie Across the Universe. And there's this one conversation that's happening at a family dinner where there is a friend invited, and it was right before the song "Help from My Friends," and they're having this conversation about the son not wanting to do the whole traditional kind of path where you go out and you try to get a good paying job so that you can have a nice house, so that you can have a family, so that you can retire early or whatever. You could do what you want, or whatever it is that the whole goal of essentially just being the middle class stability, right? And his whole point of view is that's not what something that he wants. That's not something he values, to be a slave to the wage, so to say. And I definitely feel I resonated with that more. And they had this conversation of, oh, you never take things seriously. You're never, you have to take things seriously every once in a while. And I think that that's something that someone with my particular view, people say a lot to. And they had this conversation. It was, why is it always, what will I do? What will I do? What will I do? What will I do? And the uncle says, it's what you do that defines who you are. And I thought that was, a pretty, like a little bit of a duh kind of thing. And then the son replies, no, it's who you are that defines what you do. And I had to think about that one for a bit. And then he turns to his friend to pull him into the argument. And say, right, and who's right, what's going on. And the friend, named Jude, and of course this was a Beatles themed movie, says it's not what you do, but it's the way that you do it. And I think agreed with this one the strongest. But to break down, I think there is definitely usefulness in all three of these expressions, I guess we can call them. But I think what you do defines who you are is pretty self-explanatory, because if you look back on somebody's life, you could say, oh yeah, they were this and they were that and they were this and they were that. And I think that that's pretty self-explanatory, and you can use it for both ways, whether it be good or bad, what have you. It's a catch-all. And then you have who you are defines what you do. And I think this one is a little bit more puzzling, because I think that it's not... I don't think that that's necessarily true in all situations, because people do things for many reasons and not just because of who they are. So I thought that was not always correct. But then I certainly most resonated with, it's not what you do, but the way that you do it. Because I think this really sums up most things in life. I think it's who you are and what you do and how you do for others and yourself. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and see you next time.